Okay, so we've seriously got to talk, and this is strange because while our source material today, in this case the European Ninjago magazines, aren't necessarily completely canon, it can be assumed that these are hinting at the upcoming storyline for Season 15, and this is pretty crazy if I do say so myself. So without wasting any more time, let's dive straight into this. Really quickly though, as always, if you do enjoy the content I put out on a daily basis, please do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. We are so close to 3,000 subscribers, and I would appreciate any support we can get. That is all I'm going to ask, so at the very least, please do consider it. With this being said, let's get started. So here is the picture from my copy of the Ninjago magazine that released in the UK, I believe last month, and also in a few other European countries. And this is the magazine that comes with the glutinous minifigure for anybody interested. And basically right here on this image up on screen right now, we can see the ninja almost having a bit of an argument, or at least a hint of one, and this seems to be the start of something. And I'll explain why in a minute, because we do have another picture to go over. But yeah, there seems to be some kind of turbulence, if that's the right word, between the ninja. And it seems to be getting a little bit heated, especially between Kai and Lloyd. And again, we will get onto that because it gets so much crazier on the next picture. But yeah, these Ninjago magazines, they are definitely hinting at something. And there have been so many stories recently in these magazines that are very much tying into the next season. And while they might not necessarily be canon, I do believe that these are almost spin-offs of what's going to be happening in the main season. Therefore, we can see this and pick up some hints on what to expect from the next season, which I think is super cool. Next up, I'm going to put up this image on screen. Credits go to this person on Twitter. That's where I found this particular image. So shout out to them. Their links will be down below in the description. And yeah, this is pretty crazy. It is mentioned here by Cole that basically the team is falling apart after the loss of Nia. Kai is apparently growing impulsive. Lloyd's decisions are putting them in danger, and so on. So that on its own is pretty insane, and I think this could definitely tie into the main season. Even just from that intro alone we got back in March, I believe it was, we saw what the ninja were kind of up to, and they did all seem to be doing their own thing, basically like what happened back in Season 4, Tournament of Elements. I think that kind of thing is happening again, and they seem to be following through with that same idea of all the ninja falling out and, you know, not being good friends anymore, really, and that does seem to be the case here. Possibly this could also tie into the quote-unquote evil or bad ninja theory too. Who really knows at this point, but it does seem kind of likely. So yeah, as I said, while it isn't actually completely quote-unquote canon, this can definitely still be considered a hint, I'd say, towards the next season, which I think is really awesome, and I cannot wait to see how this all does play into the main story. It does seem to be like they are almost doing spin-offs of what's going to be happening in the main story, which I think is awesome. And I really did want to share it with all of you today because it seems like the ninja team in the next season is going to be falling apart, and this proves that more than ever. So with this being said, feel free to drop your thoughts down below on all of this in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe if you're new around here. Drop a like onto today's video and turn on the notification bell so you can be the first to keep up to date on all of the latest Ninjago news. And with all of this being said, guys, I will see you all in my next video, releasing very soon. Goodbye.